It's just a table, a few feet of wood, enough room to sit 8 people. Just a table. But this furniture, when put in this room, in this school, can turn a life around or keep it on the right path.
We needed to make sure kids graduated. This is a diversion program. We divert students who needn't be suspended or expelled to a program that gives them the tools to help them find their way successfully through situations for which they may get into some sort of trouble for.
This is Cheyenne High School's Restorative Justice Program. This is how it works. A student gets in trouble, acting up in class, bringing a cell phone in, fighting, bullying, something that would typically end with a suspension or worse. Today, they would be sent here, where they meet with their fellow students.
It needed to be dramatically done. It felt like at one point I would be sitting in English class and half of the class is suspended.
The students, along with a counselor from the school, talk about what happened and why. They air it out and come up with a plan to make things right. It can be as simple as an apology.
Maybe we should have assigned this person to maybe have a supervised lunch with the other party. Maybe this individual should receive an opportunity to write an apology letter. And maybe that letter should be read out loud to the class.
To know why this program exists, you have to know what it was like before. The number of students that were being sent home was staggering.
449 students, if I'm correct, of which 305 students of suspension and expulsions were assigned to the African American males. 79 were assigned to the Hispanics. So to our Hispanic students, male students.
The damage that comes when a student is sent home goes much deeper than the classroom. Parents often have to take time off work. When they can't, kids are left at home alone. Those students that get into trouble find their way into the court system so often that there is a term for it, the school-to-prison pipeline. This seems to have broken it. The number of suspensions and expulsions have dropped significantly. Kids do not return to this program once they succeed. It's a program designed by faculty, built by students, that is dramatically changing the culture at Cheyenne.
Our Black community felt like they weren't being heard, and this was a way to implement that they could be heard and that we understand where they're coming from.
Now, there are still suspensions, there are still expulsions. Not every student gets into this program. They do have a checklist of things. Students have to meet the criteria, and parents have to sign off. They want parental involvement as well. But it's such a dramatic turnaround that the court system was the ones who referred us to go talk to them. They said, go talk to the school. This is working. We need more of this.
Wow, it's just astounding when you think of the numbers, especially when you break it down by the race of the kids. So, second chances and just saying, I'm sorry.
It's the simplest thing on the planet. Talk to your fellow students, find a better option, say you're sorry.
And preparing them for the real world.
Exactly.
Hopefully they do it there too. Thank you so much, John. You know, if you have an idea for our Vegas Lost series, you can email this to vegaslost@news3lv.com. We've also got a Vegas Lost hotline number. That's 702-909-2138.
And in just a few minutes, John will log on to our News 3 Facebook page to take your comments and talk to you.